This is Roboquest. We're here on Xbox Series X. Be sure to like the video. Subscribing is great as well. So what are we getting here? Well, it looks like it's 1440p, 60 FPS, and there's HDR support. And there's also an FOV option in settings if you want to change your field of view, and a colorblind filter. So that's kind of cool. And yeah, it's a game where you can play it alone, or you can play it in two-player co-op online. So if you want to blast a pile of robots together, you can do so. So yeah, this is also a game preview title, so things that I'm showing at this moment might not necessarily, be there in the long run, or things are subject to change. Just, keep that in mind for this particular title at the current point in time. And I picked a terrible starting weapon because it's like a grenade launcher thing. I'd much rather have a machine gun. Anyways, doesn't matter. It's also got spatial sound support. I guess I should mention that as well. And what is this game? It is a roguelite where you are moving through and kind of battling a variety of different robotic monsters in order to gain, kind of these points and stuff, and then you can upgrade your base camp and upgrade your character as you try to survive. There's a variety of different challenges and trials and different things for you to kind of work on. We should probably keep the grenade launcher, but we'll also take the bow thing. Oh yeah. So anyways, yeah, you kind of move through these environments, and it's randomly generated environments too. So your experience will, kind of vary greatly every single time you go to play it. So that will keep it fresh, and it's just kind of this thing where it's you're kind of battling over and over again in different environments with different setups, different enemies, doing so alone or with others, and the co-op like I mentioned. So that always keeps things a little bit fresh and a little bit unique. So this game's actually kind of cool to me because it's got a real Borderlands aesthetic going on. I don't know if other people got that vibe, but when things pop up on the screen, it's got a comic book and, or for me, really Borderlands type of kind of fun to it, which I think is actually pretty cool because I actually quite enjoy the style that Borderlands sort of presents within its different entries in their series. But this is also kind of a cool game in the sense that it's the sort of game I really enjoy, if that makes sense. I quite like these sort of roguelites where you're going and you're doing shooting stuff. Is a chainsaw? Wow, okay. Yeah, I don't want to upgrade either of these weapons, and you get different perks too and stuff like that. Sorry, I'm just kind of I don't think we got the keys for either of the stuff either. Yeah, alright. Well, we'll keep going. I don't want to waste my upgrade on the bow and anything like that. But that's how you get more powerful weapons and tools, and every run, things are a little bit more unique and stuff like that, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, I like things like Tower of Guns, Mother Gunship, that sort of thing where it's you're jumping into an environment, blasting things, getting better stuff, and then doing it over again if things don't work out. I don't always love roguelites because it's, you don't really, progression is a really hard thing to kind of get right in these types of games. But for shooters, I like shooting things, I like blasting stuff. So, whenever there's a new shooter of this kind of genre, I'm like, okay, cool. Progression matters a little bit less to me in this type of, in this genre of the roguelite, just the shooter genre of it. This is there's also Immortal Redneck, and, City of Brass is a pretty cool one too. Like I said, there's lots of cool, adventure type ones that sort of fit into this, niche or genre of things. Oh, it's also cool, you can, for the little guys, you can, step on their heads, instead of, just straight up shooting them. So that's kind of funny. You can go all Mario-like on them, which is entertaining. And, yeah. It's kind of a neat little game. I sort of like it. It's pretty cool. I'm not really sure what the full game loop is, again, being game preview-wise, so I guess long-term we'll have to see what more they do with it, but it's a pretty fun, easygoing sort of thing. Oh, and the music is really, like, bumping on this game. I don't know if you can hear that right now, but, like, for the loading screen, oh, wow, I was kind of sitting there doing some work, just kind of, like, letting the screen sort of play once it was done loading. It was like, I actually really like it. But yeah, so far for me, what I've seen is the loop of gameplay for, like, progression is basically just, like, camp improvements. I don't know if I want to waste on that sort of thing, but yeah, no, I actually really like the music, I like the gameplay presentation, all seems to be running pretty well. I almost, again, it's like for some of these game preview titles, I really do wonder why they launch in game preview, because I'm sort of just like, you know, it seems kind of like finished and stuff. I don't know, maybe there's some more bugs or some more gameplay mechanics they want to work on. I have no idea. But, yeah, no, this one actually feels pretty good. Feels pretty cool. I'm genuinely curious to see, like, the long term of this one. Chainsaw! Well, I feel like that's gonna cause some issues, but whatever. Chainsaw! What a silly thing to give you in this this game is a chainsaw. But you know, you get a variety of different weapons and different tools, and then you're like, you know, you're finding chests where you get more weapons and stuff. It's just really easy, smoothly, fun playing shooting action. And like I said, I know there's like a whole genre of games that are sort of cool like this. Oh, and there's different like robotic like chases you can end up with based on like unlocking them through different means, and you can choose them before you do your run, and yeah, so there's different variation in your like roboticness as well. How you want to go out there and shoot and blast things, which is a nice touch. I guess you don't necessarily have to kill everything, I suppose. You kind of get out of it what you want to get out of it, right? Should have kept the grenade launcher instead of the the chainsaw. But I couldn't resist, you know what I mean? When you get a chainsaw in a game and you're just like, oh, it's fun. Not necessarily the most smartest of things. Yeah, you can like jump on their heads and you blow them up, which is kind of funny. Oh, that grenade launcher shots are actually literally killing me. That's hilarious. Huh. But yeah, it's just kind of like frantic, fun action, which is pretty cool. What is this? They've got a shield thing. Alright, well that killed me. I was supposed to jump over that wire, I guess, so that's interesting. It's little challenge rooms. And then, yeah, you die. And then you come back to the main area. And then you could be like, okay, I've got more wrenches. So now you could be like, okay, upgrade it. And then you gotta, you know, you get new things and stuff like that. You get a new bundle. I guess we need to go get more. Then there's a class selector, a bunch of different classes and stuff like that. You can see like the gadgets, and yeah, you get all these tools. And then there's the multiplayer thing over here. This is the multiplayer couch. You make a lobby and stuff like that. And then you can choose your difficulty, and then you just jump back in and you go fight again. It's pretty straightforward from a shooter perspective. I guess this is also an unrecognizable Earth, scorched canyons, and vivid cities packed with secrets, upgrades, and enemies. Ooh. I love the menu music stuff is pretty good, and you got this person that's like, you know, kind of there. Dual Uzis, fire launcher, torpedo gun. I keep like, I should just go with a a literal regular machine gun, but I guess it's fun to try out different weapons. Woo! Oh, that's fun, the railing mechanics. Yeah, no, the railing mechanics are kind of cool in this. No, the music actually just really hits well, but gameplay-wise, it just feels really smooth to play. Yeah, I'm actually having a lot of fun doing this one. But as I said, I'm a fan of this, like, roguelite genre of shooter. And I care a little bit less about the progression in comparison to other roguelites out there. The Shock. Oh, there we go. That's That's a cool looking gun. It shoots like laser stuff. Cool. Like, well, I guess it shoots electricity. I suppose it's not necessarily lasers. Woo! Anybody else want to die? Okay, remember to do your perks. Choose an elemental weapon. Element. All your weapons also deal. Oh. Pyro? Oh, and then the gun becomes like a fire electric. Oh, that is so cool. Chainsaw? No, thank you. Okay, I guess I'm going with just this thing. But as you can see, there's lots of replay value in regards to doing this sort of thing, as long as you like the core mechanics and gameplay loop, and trying to like improve your weapons and taking on, you know, additional robots and stuff like that. Oop. It's interesting that it is largely linear, but they do give you like some creative movement, like some little bits of verticality, some like width side-to-side movements. I mean, you can go off, I guess, slightly to the path and, you know, find a secret area like we've been doing with those little side rooms and stuff, but Dear, 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 dear. To the Oasis. Ooh, A rank. Not bad at all. Head bonk. Jumping on enemies' heads will trigger a head bonk. See, I love that you can do the whole little Mario thing. It really is. It's a nice little touch, having that little bit of fun to it. See, it seems kind of quirky and stuff like that in a shooter, which is good. You gotta stand out. There's so many shooters these days, right? Rather upgrade my gun, I think, a little bit further. I'm stunned? This is ridiculous. And then I forget I have this awesome, like, kind of rocket launcher, grenade launcher kind of thing. Okay, what keeps stunning me? Because that's not good. Oh yeah, and it's a rocket launcher thing that's got, like, grenade bits to it, too, right? Increase the burn damage. That's the perfect attachment to my elemental burn and attack thing, right? There we go. A perfect pairing, some would say. An absolutely perfect pairing. I like these little caterpillar things too. They're kind of fun. And it shoots a giant laser beam out of its mouth. That's hilarious. That is a lot of enemies. Huh, it's even got like a slam down ability. That's not good. That actually will take out a lot of health. Hmm. These giant caterpillars appear to be a bit of a problem. Actually, really gets kind of like crazy and frantic here, doesn't it? But I'm not doing too bad. How do I get up here, though? Oh, there's like a chest. Hmm. Interesting. I mean, you're supposed to be able to get up there, I would imagine. Hmm. Always another room of death, eh? And it's neat that they've got, like, shielding companions for the different enemies, too. The shock cannon. Like, that's really cool. I like the torpedo gun better, but... Oop. I love how they let you just leave the dungeons fast. You don't have to, like, be mildly inconvenienced by walking out of them. It's like a nice little touch. So I take it the exit is up above? Oh look, health. That actually would be incredibly helpful at the moment. I don't know, this seems pretty well polished. I'm a little surprised that it's honestly a game preview title. And I love that this gun like ricochets onto other enemies. It's a very good weapon. Yeah, they actually really do clutter the battlefield up, don't they? Because I'm just sitting here being like, oh, I would just mulch through like these guys, and they all space them out pretty well too. Huh. So that is a lot of foes to deal with. A lot of foes. Oop. Is this like a special chest and actually not the exit? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. So we got a map here. Okay.